The video opens with a black screen and the faint sound of wind scraping across something metallic, like an old antenna swaying on a rooftop. No music, just atmosphere. A single streetlight flickers on, revealing an abandoned suburban house at the end of a dead-end road. Windows dark, paint peeling, the mailbox bent like it hasn't been touched in years. The camera slowly zooms toward the front door, while a low pulse begins to build in the background. The narrator speaks quietly, controlled, almost clinical. Every neighborhood has that one house people avoid, not because of how it looks, but because of what happened inside. The kind of place kids dare each other to approach, where delivery drivers refuse to stop after sunset. Because sometimes a house isn't empty. Sometimes it's just waiting. White text fades in midnight's feliz. Casi 010. The wind cuts out instantly. In October of 2018, the Carter family moved into the house looking for a fresh start. Daniel, his wife Marissa, and their 80-year-old son Noah. Quiet people. No criminal history. No financial trouble. Neighbors described them as polite but reserved, the type who waved from a distance and closed the curtains early. For the first few weeks, everything seemed normal. Lights on at night, car in the driveway, the routine of a regular family settling in. But slowly, small things started to stand out. Packages left outside for days. Trash piling up, the same porch light burning 24 hours straight. Then, one Monday morning, Noah didn't show up to school. By Wednesday, no one had seen any of them. By Friday, the mailbox was overflowing. Yet every night, someone inside kept turning the kitchen light on and off. Concerned neighbors called the police for a welfare check. Officers arrived at 9:12 p.m. and knocked repeatedly. No answer. Curtains drawn. Doors locked from the inside. No signs of forced entry. After several minutes, they entered through the back. The house smelled stale, like old air, trapped too long. The television was still on, displaying static. 3 plates of food sat on the dining table, half-eaten, completely dried out, like they had been left mid. Phones were charging. Wallets on the counter. Car keys hanging by the door. It looked like the family had simply stood up and vanished. No luggage missing. No noche. No struggle. Just an unnatural stillness, like the house had been frozen in time. Officers searched every room. Bedrooms untouched. Bathroom, sink, still wet. Noah's toys scattered across the floor as if he planned to come back any second. But what disturbed them most was the security system. Daniel had installed indoor cameras weeks earlier. The footage was still stored locally. Detectives reviewed the last recording. At 2:17 a.m., the family is seen in the living room watching a movie together, laughing. Completely normal. Then, at 2:32 a.m., all 3 of them turn their heads toward the hallway at the exact same time. Not gradually, not confused, just synchronized, like they heard the same sound. They stare into the darkness for almost 20 seconds. No one speaks, no one moves. Then Noah slowly stands up and walks toward the hallway. His parents follow behind him. The hallway camera captures them approaching the end, near the basement door. That's when the motion lights begin flickering. Frame by frame, something looks wrong. The shadows stretch too long across the walls, bending in directions that don't match the light source. Noah stops first. He seems to hesitate. Then he looks back at his parents and smiles. But the smile is unnatural, too wide, completely emotionless. Marissa reaches for the basement handle. The time stump glitches, skipping seconds like a scratched disc. 2:33 becomes 2:35 instantly. The door opens. The three of them walk down the stairs. The door slowly closes on its own. That's the last time they appear. No one ever comes back up. Police searched the basement immediately after reviewing the footage. It was small. Concrete walls. One broken shelf. No windows. Nowhere to hide. And yet, it was empty. No family. No footprints in the dust. Just one strange detail. On the far wall, 3 long scratch marks. Vertical. Deep enough to cut into the concrete, spaced evenly apart like something heavy had been dragged upward. Forensics found no blood, no fibers. Nothing. It was as if the space below the house wasn't meant to hold people at all, like it had swallowed them whole. The narrator lowers his voice. Some disappearances happen on roads, some happen in forests, and some happen 10 steps away, inside your own home. Years later, the property remains unsold. Every new owner leaves within weeks. They report the same things: footsteps in the hallway at 2:32 a.m. One family even claimed their security camera recorded 3 figures standing at the end of the corridor one night, motionless, facing the lens. For a single frame, 3 silhouettes appear behind the glass, shoulder to shoulder, watching.